Alright, this is going to be the donation incentive for Cloudbuilt for AGDQ 2019. For this donation incentive, we're going to be playing a level called No Downtime, which is every single level, the original 22, strung together in one massive level. As you can see by my quick pan around here, this level is truly enormous. And we're going to be playing this in the supercharged game mode, which means that as long as I am touching a surface, I have full energy to work with. Now, a couple things about this. First of all, this will push my skills to the absolute limit. And as a result, I won't really be able to commentate this overly effectively. For the purposes of this run, I'm going to throw in some comments here and there so you guys can get a general idea of what we'll be talking about. But for the actual run, my co-commentator will be handling pretty much all the commentary for this section. On top of that, as I said, very, very difficult. Mistakes will happen. I tend to average around 5 deaths, but that's very obviously built into the 10-minute estimate. Very confident hitting that 10-minute estimate. Usually only takes 7 to 8 minutes. But you guys will know when things go wrong, and things going wrong is pretty much unavoidable. But that's part of the fun. So, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of the jumps like that are going to rely on me building up a lot of momentum. It's one of the nice things about Supercharge. It's because you have unlimited energy, you don't really need to worry about wasting it. So I could go for pretty ridiculous jumps that would require 200-300 energy to build up the momentum for. But that just literally doesn't matter, because I have limitless energy. Slide through that little gap there, which is a lot harder than it looks. If I don't slide through that gap, it's not like it kills me. I just land on the wall and it just kind of looks ugly. But pretty much, Supercharge is all about the style points, so it's nice to fix them up when you can. This jump coming up, where I land on top of the disc, is very finicky on this level. The disc likes to move around a lot, and it can sometimes get itself into a position where the jump is either not possible, or sometimes it'll just bug out and throw you off. But we got it. On the off chance that I'm unable to get that, I have backups available to me, but they are definitely a bit slower. Oh. Also, sometimes that likes to bug out. There's just an invisible wall there, but it's okay, because we just go right over it. This level does quite, while it pushes my skills to the limit, it also very much pushes Cloudbuilt to the limit. Levels this big we're never supposed to exist. This jump is very finicky. Cloudbuilt's actually running at a much lower frame rate than normal, which can cause the inputs for hyper-precise jumps like this to become very, very finicky. It's not unusual for that to sometimes take me 2 or 3 tries. Obviously it took me 2 tries there, so that's definitely not unusual. Ah, don't! Whoa. The lightning that it shoots out can totally hit me, so because of where I landed, I was worried I was just going to get whacked by lightning and feel very sad. Occasionally you'll see me do things like that, where I dash onto a wall, jump off, dash back onto the wall. That is just to build up momentum. It's usually right before a jump that will require me to have a lot of vertical momentum, and it's just a great way to build that up. There's about 3 different amounts of height I can get from this jump. We got the worst one. That's okay. Ideally, I would have gotten a lot more height out of that, and I could have landed 1 or 2 platforms up from that location. But again, because we have unlimited energy, covering a small distance like that costs basically no time. This jump is also very finicky. Ooh, almost missed it. That's another jump that requires hyper-precise inputs, and so as the game gets a little bit laggier and your inputs can get a little delayed, it's very easy to screw it up. Oops. Well, I think you can see the platform I was going for there. Almost had it. Ooh, that was close to another really unfortunate mistake, but it's all good. Supercharge is at its best controlled chaos. Got it. We're actually getting pretty close to the end here. After this level, there are only the final 4 levels, so one from each branch to complete. These are the really fun ones, especially this one. If I can do it correctly, it flows really nicely, especially this beginning part. Fantastic. Oops. I say as I make a small mistake. Oh well. Oh no, the game alt-tabbed me. What? I got alt-tabbed. Why? What happened? I don't know if that that's going to show up on the recording, but it actually just like alt-tabbed me out of Cloudbuilt, which does make the character kind of hard to control because you can't control her. Oh well, it's all good. I was just thinking this run was a bit too clean anyways. Ooh. The uneven surface there does some very strange things at low frame rates. So it just like popped me up into the air a little bit. So unfortunately I wasn't able to build up much momentum along there, but as long as you're not dying and supercharged, you're doing fine. Like, all the time losses that I had so far due to those small mistakes probably add up to, like, 4 seconds. Which on a 10-minute time, not bad. I did remember to start live split, didn't I? Yeah, I'm almost positive I did before. I need to grab this checkpoint. I'm not going to be quite that ballsy. Even in Supercharge, sometimes corner jumps are just too good to pass up. So we're going to set one of those up here. I don't exactly have time to explain like what exactly corner jumps are, but basically you can trick the game into thinking I have a ramp to work with by backing away from the edge of the surface. It's like the TLDR version of what it is. I cover it in more detail in the actual run submission. We're on the last level. This run has been excellent. That was really good. I think I had like 1 unintentional death. So I died 6 times. Yeah, that was very solid. So, oh, I didn't pause my timer. So 8 minutes 12 seconds. It took me like 10 seconds to pause the timer, so about 8 minutes. As you can see, like I have a lot of leeway for this. That's actually not even my best run. So 10 minutes is a very fair estimate. I'm very, very confident being able to complete it in that amount of time. Hopefully you guys thought it was visually impressive. I think it's very impressive, but I'm also biased because I love this game. But I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you accept us for AGDQ 2019. Thanks for watching.